Hi everybody, Shelley from Sea Emporium here. Some of you may have seen our first tip video that we did for you last week, where we talked about the difference between percale and sateen bed linen. This week, we've decided to talk to you about cashmere and how to properly take care of it. As we all know, there's a lot of cashmere on board, whether it's guest clothing or beautiful blankets, and cashmere connoisseurs, yes, I've been told that is a real thing, have said that it can last up to 30 years when taken care of properly. So I hope this video helps with that. The first point is a lot of cashmere items will have on the label dry cleaning only. But in fact, dry cleaning over time can lead to a breakdown of the fabrics and can end up damaging the item. The best thing is to hand wash cashmere. Cashmere is made from cashmere goat's fur, and goat's fur, much like human hair, will get softer and fluffier with each wash. However, it is important not to overwash cashmere. You definitely don't need to be washing it after every use or every wear. This again can break down the fibers. The best thing is to hand wash cashmere with either a woolen detergent or a baby shampoo if you have it on board. To get the maximum fluffiness of cashmere, if you can soak for 2 to 3 hours before in cold water, then this will achieve that. However, I know our time schedule a lot of the time doesn't allow for that. So if you have 20 minutes before washing to soak it, this will also increase the fluffiness, just maybe not get the maximum effect of the 2 to 3 hours. Cashmere when wet this is when it's the most delicate, so you really need to take extra care at this time. It can take days to dry, so you do need to be aware of that and try and fit that into the schedule when preparing for the next trip, for example. Absolutely no wringing with cashmere, as this can misshape the item. You want to squeeze the item against the bowl or the sink that you're washing it in, and then you can lie it on a towel, roll the towel up, and this will get the excess moisture out. You then want to shape the garment and leave flat to dry. Do not hang cashmere, as again, it will misshape. With stains, as we know, stews, you want to tackle them as early as possible. Absolutely no hot water when it comes to cashmere, and no rubbing, as this will damage the fibers. You can use cold water on a rag with a little bit of baby shampoo, or even dishwashing liquid if you don't have baby shampoo to hand. When it comes to storing cashmere, you need to make sure there's absolutely no extra moisture in it when you pack it away, as this can lead to mold and that musty smell. You want to store it in airtight bags with either lavender, rosemary, cedar sticks. All are an organic alternative to mothballs, and this will allow your garment or your item to have that really beautiful smell when removing it. If you do get cashmere out of storage and it does have that musty smell, you can use vinegar to get rid of this. So you can use a 1/4 cup of white vinegar in cold water, leave it to soak for 15 to 20 minutes, and then wash as normal, and that should eradicate the smell. Piling with this fabric is natural, and it will happen, and you will have to remove it over time. You can either do this with an electric depiler or a cashmere comb. If using an electric depiler, be careful, don't use it too often, as again, it can damage the fabric. The most sensitive option is to use a cashmere comb, and this is really a vital staple you should have in your laundry room. We at Sea Emporium supply cashmere soap, cashmere combs, and of course, beautiful cashmere blankets for any occasion. As we're aware, it's a fabric we're going to come across a lot in our industry, so it's important that our interior team has the correct knowledge of how to take care of it and get the most out of this item. I hope this video's helped, and I hope to see you next week for video 3. Take care, happy weekend.